Hello, and Diwali is here, and with Diwali we have the Diwali frenzy IPOs, the rush that is coming in over there. And starting with that, we have Nykaa, which is going to open its subscription this week. Now Nykaa, interestingly, has a very interesting meaning. When you look at it in Sanskrit, it is derived from the Sanskrit word which means an actress or the one in the spotlight. So surely we are going to throw some spotlight today on the Nykaa's IPO, which is going to be seeking around a $7 billion valuation this time. So surely a very interesting IPO that we are surely going to keep an eye out on and give you more details on. So starting with obviously, let's talk about the basic details that we have from Nykaa. Nykaa, obviously, we all have used the app, we all do know about the app, the products. So surely it's a beauty personal care, as well as they do have the fashion line as well, and they do have retail stores as well as their online presence as well. Now Nykaa, like I mentioned, is seeking a $7 billion valuation. The price band is at 1,025 to 1,125 rupees. Fresh issue is at around 630 crores, while OFS is going to be around 4.19 crore equity shares. So surely an interesting IPO coming in. Nykaa is obviously the market leader in the BPC category when you look at it, with around a 30% market share as well. And when you look at the market, the business of Nykaa, a very interesting, it's not apples to apples that we are comparing, but compared to other tech internet companies that we've seen and have listed, Nykaa is one of the companies that is actually making a profit as of now. When you look at the profits and the operating performance over the last 2 years has been quite good as well for Nykaa. So even when you're looking at the revenues, surely we're seeing a growth coming in the revenues. There's a shift towards more presence coming in on the online side as well. And the revenues for FY21 for Nykaa stood at around 2,440 crores. Profitability also, the company has operating performance has been quite good as well, and they have been the operating performance has been positive as well for the last 3 years. So surely interesting play coming in here by Nykaa. And how is this going to be valued by the street? We had seen Zomato was the last internet tech company that we had seen, obviously not directly comparable, but yes, will this be on the similar lines of valuations? What are we expecting? And Nykaa, currently, when you look at, they have a lot of addressable market in the online space, whether you see it beauty, personal care, or online fashion. The market size is quite big, and the penetration yet as of now in India is quite low. So market presence and the market size, market share of Nykaa in beauty personal care is around 37%, while in the fashions is around 1.5% is what Nykaa's market share is. So surely interesting. Plus they're gaining, a lot of existing customers are at around 70%. They're gaining new customers. Their new customers are at 30%. So the ratio between existing and new customers is 70 to 30% as well. And we're going to keep an eye out on Nykaa's IPO. Surely let's see how they perform in trade. But as of now, subscription is what we're going to be keeping an eye out on, starting on 28th of October. The beauty personal care accounts around 84% of the business, and fashion is around 16% of their business, with a gross merchandise value for FY21 being at around 4,050 crore rupees in FY21. Keep an eye out on Nykaa's IPO.